Greetings, family. I have something I'd like to share with you called the Life Plan Blueprint Trinity and/or the Life Plan Blueprint Trinity. This is what I would like to share with you. But before I go on, I need to explain this to make it make more sense. So we know the regular Trinity, which is I want to say the Christian Trinity. I don't necessarily know of the Nation of Islam's Trinity. I'm quite sure they have some kind of three entities that are the most important to know of in their religion. I'm sure they do. Virtually every religion on this planet has an important three entities in their religion. For Christians, it'll be the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, right? And then for Hinduism, their Trinity or their Trimurti would be that of the three forms, because the word Trimurti in Sanskrit means three forms, considering these three individual entities: Vishnu, or Brahma first, Vishnu second, and Shiva finally, Shiva third. Now, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva. Take a look at the comparisons right quick. Now, think about this right here for a second. All three of those entities are in one thing, one universe. All three of those entities are in one thing, a universe, meaning the space they are in. That's why I consider it the fourth one. This is not in with any of the stories because it's a fourth. Remember, the stories tell us about three things. So for my Trinity, I'm also going to tell you three things, but they're also going to be four. And/or for my Trimurti, it's also going to be three things, but they're really going to be four. The universe we are in, the space we are in, and/or the universe we are in and connected to, are one with. You follow me? So check it out. I have what could be labeled and described as the four major character dispositions and/or the four major emotions, the world's four character dispositions, the world's four major emotions, and/or the universe's four major energy senses. Yeah, I'll call it that. The four major universal energy senses. The four major universal energy senses. That's what I'm going to call them. The four major universal energy senses. Because I haven't sensed any other style of energy so far outside of these four. And the four are as follows. Number one, the positive energy. Number two, the balance energy. Number three, the negative energy that is not a part of us, nor within us, nor a piece of us at all. I mean, universally it is. The negative energy is not our government at all. The negative energy does not deserve to have anything it wants within any realm of our spiritual makeup and/or our spiritual DNA. You follow what I'm saying? And the fourth and final one, the space. Those three energies are in. So, my life plan, blueprint, Trinity, and/or Trimurti is based off of the Christian Trinity and the Hinduism Trimurti. I'm sure the nation, when I find out when I get my foundation, the knowledge I'm going to have to hit y'all with is going to be staggering. You won't be able to ignore it again. It's going to change the world rapidly and immediately back to normal. Farmers' Revolution versus the Industrial Revolution. Farmers' Revolution versus the Industrial Revolution. I'm an advocate. I'm advocating for a Farmers' Revolution. That's what I'm advocating for, a Farmers' Revolution. It just so happens, in order for it to be a full revolution, everything else that comes with us going back to being farmers has to have the spiritual ties and the things of that nature. It all has to get conjuncted and/or construed and/or mixed up with the revolution. It all has to be mixed in there. In order for us to have a proper farmers' revolution, all of our spiritual makeup, spiritual DNA, spiritual information, all has to be incorporated within this assignment. We're going to win. Everything's just going to go back to normal. The major difference is, instead of us eating from all of these poisonous places to eat from, we're going to be eating from the dirt. The food that grows from it naturally. Meaning we'll be eating from the soil. Meaning we'll be eating from the natural planet. Meaning we'll be eating from God and not the devil anymore or any longer moving forward. So, my life plan Trinity is as follows. The Creator. Why the Creator and not Father or something like that? It's because my life plan blueprint, meaning all, the whole 9-dimensional view and beyond is all at its core when I'm labeling and describing the titles of this here information structure or infrastructure that I'm putting out here. So the first one is titled The Creator. The Creator in this life plan blueprint trinity parable is the Father and or Brahma and or the positive energy of the universe. Second, Son. Same thing. I have not changed it up. I will not change that one up because I don't need to. I don't need to change the second one up, so I'm going to just keep it Son right there. But it's just going to have S-U-N. So the S-U-N is just like the same as the Christian Sun, or the Hinduism Vishnu, or the balanced energy of the universe. That's what the Sun is. And then finally, us. The Creator, Son, us. That's my life plan blueprint trinity right there. The Creator, Son, us. Now us, what does it compare to in regards to the Christian Trinity, the Holy Spirit? What is it regard to in the Hinduism, Shiva? What is it regard to in the four majors, negative energy? Am I saying we are of negative energy? Our bodies are physically, because our bodies are of electrons. You see, our bodies have electrons on them. Our bodies are full of electrons. Our physical flesh is electron. So yeah, negative energy. So what though? It doesn't mean it's controlling us. Our flesh don't control us unless you allow it to control you. Do you want your flesh to control you? Do you have to feel like forever? Why can't you go off of what you validated? Why do you have to why do you have to base everything off of what you feel like? Why do you have to decide all things in your life based on how you feel? Why can't you make all decisions in your life based on what you validated or based on your knowledge? Why can't you make all decisions in your life based on what your spirit soul is telling you to make them on? Why do you have to make it from your feelings? To my dear sisters out there, why do you have to make every decision from your nipples and not your mind? To my brothers out there, why do you have to decide everything from your third leg and not your mind, heart? Everybody alive should respect each other. Everybody alive should walk around respecting each other. Every single person alive should. Why? Because you are the love to respect. You are the Son. The Creator, Son, us. That's my life plan blueprint trinity. I just wanted to share that with you. And then compare and contrast it to the Christian trinity, the Hinduism trinity, and my four majors. Whether it be energy, character, or I know there's another one. There's a lot of four majors I have that compared to. A lot of titles, man. Because you got the four ethic zones, the four major emotions, the world's four character dispositions, the four major universal energies. There's so much you can tie that with too. Because it's just positive, negative, or it's positive balance, negative and dead, or stagnant, or no longer in operation the way you should be in operation. Gone, out of there. Capiche? Finished. You follow what I'm saying? This wasn't going to be too long of an explanation, though. I just wanted to share that with you. So one more time. What is my life plan blueprint trinity? Because everything is going to... The fourth one for anything and everything is going to be the space you are in. Or what the specific zone is currently being dominated. For example, there's only two foundational zones that can stand. One of two. And that is the positive foundation or the dead foundation. Only one of those two can stand as far as our spiritual soul foundation goes. You're either going to stand in the positive one or the dead one. Now, as far as what leads your foundation and or the temple or house or empire or pillar that stands on your foundation, that will be of one of two things as well. It's either going to be the balance energy or it's going to be the negative energy. If the balance energy is the empire, then your foundational grounds will be good. But if the negative energy is your empire, then your foundational grounds will be dead. Evil can only get worse over time. It cannot get better. Good can only get better over time. It cannot get worse. Why am I telling you this ultimately? Because we are the creator, son. We are. This is why my trinity is the way it is. My life plan blueprint trinity is the creator, son, us. The creator, son, us. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, right? In the space they are in, or Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva in the space they are in, or positive, balance, negative in the space they are in, or protons, neutrons, electrons in the nuclei of the atom, or nucleus of the atom, nuclei, us, nuclei, nucleus, nuclei, nucleus, I, us. Better recognize how powerful you are. Hurry up. To all you so-called white people out there, my benevolence is getting bigger than yours. I see you trying to catch up. To you in particular, Jordan Peterson, internally, I am very proud of you, young man. But externally, you still got a long way to go. Actually, you externally, Jordan B. Peterson, have such a long way to go to be dignified that everything that you are currently will no longer be at all a minority. I'm going to make sure you live forever, Jordan Peterson. I wonder if any of you so-called white people ever thought you'd have to live in a world where you'd be forced to be positive at every second of your life. Or should I say in every second of your life? Oh, if I had my foundation, this message right here, this sword, it would drill in and just blow it all up. The evil. I mean the evil. The evil things are going to fall down from what I am saying here. Nothing good or balance will fall down at all. The only thing the good and the balance are going to do from what I'm saying is get stronger. Good only gets better over time. It cannot get worse. Evil only gets worse over time. It cannot get better. You see. So, if you accept my proposition, the life plan trinity and or the life plan blueprint trinity, it's all just the soul's truth. The entirety of my proposition is the soul's truth or God's truth. Something that the Sigillum Dei Meth is not sealing. May these words register. The Creator, Son, us. My life plan blueprint trinity. The Creator, Son, us in the space we are in. The Creator, Son, us in the space we are in. What kind of space we are in right now currently? A negative, stagnant one. When we should be in the one, or we should be bathing in the one, or baptized in the one, rich in peace, love, unity, and progression. You know what? I was going to close this video out. I want to say something else. Hold up. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, physical body. I want to go there real quick. So, I gave the word respect real quick. What does it define as? Respect, a feeling of deep admiration for someone or something illicit by their abilities, qualities, or achievements. AQA, aqua. What are God's abilities? What are God's qualities? What are God's achievements? What are the Creator's abilities? What are the Creator's qualities? What are the Creator's achievements? What are the Son's qualities? What are the Son's abilities? What are the Son's abilities? What are the Son's qualities? What are the Son's achievements? What are our abilities? What are our qualities? What are our achievements? What are they? Let me start with the Creator. From what I recognize, the Creator's abilities, or should I say, to be more literal and more exact on what my true God really is, The divine order. The divine order's abilities, qualities, and achievements are as follows. Abilities: gives life and the abilities to live them accurately. Creation. Qualities: foundational, peace, love, unity, and advancement. And also achievements: the constituent of all things good, beautiful, normal, and natural. The manifestation of all things good, beautiful, normal, and natural. The settling of all things good, beautiful, normal, and natural. So many ways I can look at it. So, the sun's. What are the sun's abilities? The sun's abilities: protects life and the abilities to live them accurately. Defense and spiritual offense. Spiritual offense and spiritual defense. Qualities: foundational, peace, respect, balance, and progression. Achievements: the settlement of all things. The settlement of calmness, serenity, love, and righteousness. That sounds way better, yo. Achievements: the settlement of calmness, serenity, love, and righteousness. I want to run through the first two again. I just want to say this out loud, y'all. Just want to say this out loud so you can have it. So, divine order's abilities: gives life or creates life, or gives life and the abilities to live them accurately. Means it gives life and gives the abilities to live them accurately. And creation. Foundationally, peace, love, unity, and advancement. I don't see my God with a gender. My God doesn't have a gender. This is why I don't call it father or dad or anything of that nature. I don't see it with a gender. It doesn't have a gender. It's just a power. Our abilities to function. You follow what I'm saying? So, creator or divine orders, abilities, give life and the abilities to live accurately. Creation, foundational qualities, peace, love, unity, and advancement. Achievements: the settlement of all things good, beautiful, normal, and natural. That's how I'm going to say it now. The settlement of all things good, beautiful, normal, and natural. That's how I'm going to say it. It'll make more sense if I say it like that. Now for the sun. Abilities: protect life and the abilities to live them accurately. Spiritual offense and defense. Foundational qualities: peace, respect, balance, and progression. Achievements: settlement, calmness, serenity, love, and righteousness. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now us. Right now, currently, due to the entrenchment, our abilities: take life and take the abilities to live life accurately. That's what y'all do to each other all day long, night and day, nonstop. Foundationally, your qualities: war, hatred, division, and stagnance, all day, night long, nonstop. Because it only could do to the entrenchment, the negative entrenchment over you all. What I'm labeling and describing is the devil's entire character arc. Meaning I'm labeling and describing the abilities, qualities, and achievements of the devil. Meaning I'm labeling what would happen if you respect the devil, and if you choose to serve the devil as your master. I'm labeling and describing this. And achievements: the settlement of all things evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial. The settlement of all things evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial. And now as far as the space we are in. The space we are in. The fourth one. Abilities, qualities, and achievements. Abilities of the fourth one. Meaning the zone we are stuck in. The artificial zone. The artificial zone's abilities. The artificial zone's or the artificial ethic zone, the fourth artificial ethic zone's abilities, the artificial ethic zone's qualities or foundations, and the artificial ethic zone's settlements and or achievements. You see, abilities, jealousy. First off, let me say it like this. It's jealousy, pride, and sloth. Jealousy, pride, and sloth. The abilities are within the abilities are jealousy at the top. Jealousy rules y'all life. Jealousy rules y'all life. Jealousy is the reason you take life and the abilities to live them accurately. You only have pride for war, hatred, division, and stagnance. Do you see how this aligns, man? You're too lazy to establish what's good, beautiful, normal, and natural, or you're too lazy to establish calmness, serenity, love, and righteousness, so you rest in what's evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial. Do you see how this aligns? You can have all types of great conversations with this infrastructure right here. All types of great conversations with the life plan, blueprint, infrastructure. So next. So jealousy, sloth, and ignorance. Jealousy, pride, and sloth. And so, the abilities of the artificial ethic zone. First off, the top corner is jealousy. It is jealousy, lust, ignorance, and fear. Those are the abilities of the artificial ethic zone. Jealousy, lust, ignorance, and fear. Jealousy, lust, ignorance, and fear. This is what I've been missing. This is what I was missing the last time I was explaining this to you. The qualities of the artificial ethic zone. The qualities. It changed up a little bit from the first time I mentioned it, though, but it makes more sense in this regard. I got videos in my shorts if you'd like to go check them out. You'll find how I said it the first time, but it's a little bit different according to how I have it set up now. But it's the 7 stins still in there. The qualities of the artificial ethic zone: pride, wrath, greed, and gluttony. Pride, wrath, greed, and gluttony. It's always a 4-word setup. It's always a good 4-word setup because I'm dealing with something internal. I'm dealing with the internal. The 7s will be external. The 4s will be internal. That's just a part of the game here. Or at least the fastest way to make this all make more sense for you. You follow what I'm saying? Because it's all about you. You are all that matters to me because you are me and I am you and we are one and the same. The faster you start getting better, the faster I start getting better. All I care about is myself. I only care about myself. It just so happens that I am you, you are me, and we are one and the same. So that means I only care about you. I'm narcissistic for you. Moving forward. So the qualities of the artificial ethic zone are pride, wrath, greed, and gluttony. Pride, wrath, greed, and gluttony. And the achievements of the artificial ethic zone are sloth, vanity, vexation, depression. Sloth, vanity, vexation, depression. The words primarily are still the same and all in the same order. It's just a little slight twist up to make it make more logical, lock-in sense. So you can really use this as a weapon, in a sense, to defeat the enemies that are attacking our family. Or should I say, the one enemy. This air that we've been listening to. Nothing. In other words, just us. The faster we do better, the faster the world does. So once again, the abilities of the artificial ethic zone. Jealousy. Number 1, it is jealousy, fear, ignorance, and lust. Or jealousy, lust, fear, and ignorance. Internal, external, internal, external. Jealousy, lust, fear, and ignorance. Jealousy, lust, fear, and ignorance. Know better, you do better. Stop being scared of everything. Don't be lustful. Don't let the jealousy god rule your life. Qualities, foundational, of the ethic zone are pride, wrath, greed, and gluttony. Don't be prideful for war, hatred, division, and stagnance. Don't allow war, hatred, division, and stagnance to drive you into a hateful mentality. You can connect it however you want to. Internal, external, wrath, pride and wrath. Internal, external, gluttony or greed and gluttony. Greed and gluttony. And now the third one, the achievements of the ethic zone, the artificial ethic zone, or the artificial disposition, or the fake ethic zone, or the fake disposition, or the evil moral zone. So that means it can't be moral, it can only be immoral if it's evil, right? According to how we've been learning about these words we have here. So the achievements of them: sloth, vanity, vexation, depression, or deprivation is what I say the fourth one is. But depression and deprivation are almost one and the same thing. The devil's way of stopping you from living your life the way you are destined to live it. And the devil is what works to and through the people to cause them to do what it desires them to do. Live incorrectly. Wrong. Shalom, shalom, shalom. It is time for you all to jump dispositions back to your balanced disposition, so that thine heart space can be freed up of all of the darkness. And then your heart space's abilities, qualities, and achievements will be what elicits from your life for all the days of them, which will be peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.